Streaming. Yep. All right, gonna be playing for an hour or two on this stream, and I've brought up the Warlock. I know I accomplished this week's mission on my Titan last night kind of on accident. I wasn't even thinking, it just sort of, I was listening to other stuff in the background, and it just happened, so I'm a little bit worried that I've done the same on my Warlock. I am not sure if I have or not. Let's see here, we have unclaimed challenges for week 4. Complete week 4. Oh yeah, see, I did it. Okay. And I've also upgraded my war table, so I think this piece that I just got will actually grab the last item for my war table. I might be playing the Titan a little bit today. Those upgrades to the war table, as well as cost reductions, I think, this week, allowed me to replace the chess piece I accidentally destroyed on my Titan. My Titan is looking awfully nice. I like how he looks. I'm really happy with my Warlock as well. Let's see here. Quests. Alright, visit the hollow projector. So I did accomplish the mission. That's too bad. I meant to capture that on video. And, to be quite honest with you, I can't even remember doing this on my Warlock. Maybe it's not account related, is it? I don't know. But it wants me to go to, not Neptune, the farm. So it was a pretty heavy hitting playthrough today. Maybe I can repeat the mission. Or playthrough this week, I should say. With the events that happened with Amanda, I'm gonna kind of hush up about that because maybe I can re-accomplish this. Doggone it, no. Nope, that is not repeatable. That sucks. I really honestly and truly do not recall doing this on my Warlock.
Guardian, I'm glad I caught you. Mithrax and Amanda are out on patrol,
this is it.
Called for a touch of backup. Seems they picked up another distress signal, and the outpost is absolutely crawling with Shadow Legion. I was surprised they called it in. Makes me think the odds are worse than they're letting on. Usually those two can take care of themselves. I'm sending you their signal now. Head over and back them up, won't you?
Devram is glad to have caught you. He relays that Mithrax and Amanda were on patrol and followed a distress signal back to a particularly well-defended outpost. I was surprised they called it in, Devram says. Makes me think the odds are worse than they're letting on. Usually those two can take care of themselves. On your map, a waypoint appears in the EDZ. I'm sending you their signal now. Head over and back them up, won't you? Okay. Since I did do this on my Titan, I know I need to think about what spec I'm going to take. And, oh yeah, I got that new, look at my ghost, man. My ghost looks cool. Okay, I need to really think about what spec I'm going to take. I think my Voidwalker has proven to be the most resilient. I would swap out Echo of Undermining. Well, let me think about that. Lingering grenade effects have increased duration. Well, I wonder if actually maybe I can get rid of that one. That's a really good one to have typically, but I do tend to smoke things also. So I don't know if I need to have duration.
It's not so bad here.
Melee final blows grant grenade energy. I'm operating off the assumption, that might be, maybe this is the one I'll replace. Damaging targets with grenades grants melee energy. I do want to keep that. And the thing that I'm shooting for is I want this right here. Defeating a target while your shields are depleted grants you a temporary void over shield. Neg 10 recovery. Okay. So let me take another look at my mods here. Hands on. Gain bonus super energy on melee kills.
Got it.
This is operating off the idea that as I shoot things with my Osteostriga and the poison spreads, because it's also activating my necrotic grips, that's counting as a melee. I don't actually know if that's true or not. But gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. And then we have the kinetic siphon mod. I'm just wondering if I should just double up on grenade kills. I'm going to go double ashes to assets. I could go double kinetic siphon, but right here I have firepower loaded up. Grenade final blows create orbs of power.
This bickering is pointless.
So I think I'm going to be getting plenty of orbs. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack. When you cause damage with a melee attack. Okay. Gotcha.
Got it.
Right here, I think I'm going to keep grenade kickstart. I'm going to keep grenade kickstart. I got charged up. Do I have stacks on stacks? If I'm going to keep grenade kickstart, I might want to go with stacks on stacks.
Calling it.
Absolution reduces all ability cooldowns each time. Reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up. What if I went double innervation? And then right here I went stacks on stacks. Okay. What's this number 2? Picking up an orb of power grants a small amount of energy to your ability with the least energy. I think I'll just stick with double innervation.
All you can do is be prepared.
Time dilation, I want to flip that to a font of restoration. I think that gives me 30 points, so that would kick my recovery up to around 90. Reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability near targets.
Just gonna take a minute here.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. Okay, so I think I'm set to go.
I guess it's official.
All right. Let's see how this works out. I hope it goes well. With my Titan, it was a bit of a challenge. I died quite a lot, actually. And I was operating as Strand.
Our scanners picked up a distress signal coming from a prison facility in the EDZ. We reckon it's a new bunch of captives. Mithrax and I are fixing to break them out.
I can splice the base security, but we will need a route for escape.
That's where you come in, Guardian.
Clear all opposition, that we may lead the prisoners to safety. And do not engage your Sparrow. The signal will alert our enemies.
Everyone solid? Then let's go get our people back.
Alright, no Sparrow.
Guardian, kick down their front door while we slip in the back. We'll meet you inside.
Mithrax, I mustn't speak with haste. Turn back now. This is not a fight you can win.
You cannot share fear with us, Aramis, for the light provides.
Leave these captives and live to see your great machine again. Pursue this quest, and you will die.
Mithrax?
What does Aramis know?
Allied with the voice in the darkness, but she does not speak lies. Perhaps there is something here we do not yet see.
There's always something. I'm not leaving our people behind, no matter what.
And I am with you.
Alright, so they have misgivings. But Amanda is adamant. So Mithrax is sticking with her.
I think I found us an LZ, Guardian. We're going in through the roof.
This was not the plan, Amanda Holiday. Are you certain the ship will fit?
Only one way to find out.
Spider hated when I did things like this. Now, I see why.
And we're in. Next round's on you, Mithrax.
So they're having to adjust the mission on the fly because things aren't going exactly according to plan.
Amanda and I will now locate the security terminal.
Deal with those armored units, and we'll meet you on the other side.
What other weapons do I have? Nothing really. Okay, this is where things got really tough for me on my Titan. Dang it. Yeah, there's a lot of firepower down here. Dang, man. Oh, that tank is right there? That's not where I expected it. Okay, I've gotten one sniper down. Two snipers are down. Gosh. Ah, down I go. Maybe I can take the tank down a little bit easier. Did the tank take off? I think the tank retreated. I'm empty. I didn't hit him? Dadgum, man. Heat-seeking rockets. Alright, we're gonna just take this guy down one little chunk at a time. I don't know if I'm even hitting them. Small arms have shown up again. Yeah, I think taking the tank is the way to go. Okay, that's one down. Ah, where's he at? There he is. Well, my Warlock is proving to be a lot more survivable than my Titan was. Can I get point blank on this sucker? There we go. Come on, stop playing peekaboo. Got him. Overshot. There we go, chain reaction on the poison. Small arms has been taken down. Oh man, nope, they just showed up again in force. Where's the tank? Where's the tank? Where's the tank? I guess the tank is down. I can only assume necrotic poison did its job there. That's a pretty hard tick, though. That tank was at over half health the last time I looked at it. I was saving my super for it. Maybe he retreated. Oh!
I see you, Guardian. I'm in the surveillance room above.
I'm splicing the security network now.
There she
I'll
is.
soon locate the captives.
Hot damn, Guardian. You got a big dog incoming. Hold them off while Mithrax works.
They're living long enough to jump, but not very long after they land.
Oh boy. Taking energy readings are spiking. Looks like you ain't done yet.
This is a tactic of desperation. You near victory, Guardian.
I hear you. I'm just putting that up mostly for the recharge. Whenever I put it down, I get energy back. Oh, I didn't track on him. Oh yeah, a lot easier than on my Titan. Unbelievably easier.
Ooh, glad we called you in for this one. We'd have been goners without you.
I have located the prisoners. We are nearly ready for extraction.
Gotcha. Soon as the Guardian secures the hatch, we'll get everyone the hell out of here.
Hacking.
I'm here. In position.
I have located the prisoners. Come with me. Quickly.
It's gone into lockdown.
We're trapped.
I'm on it. Come on.
Go. Now. We are through. The hatch leads outside. We are safe.
That's all that matters. I warned you.
Where's Amanda?
Amanda, come in. Amanda. Are you there?
Man. I mean, she's been in this game from the beginning, hasn't she? I remember buying my first, was it my Sparrow or was it my aircraft or both from her whenever I was first just taking baby steps in the game, you know? Amanda Holiday, gone forever. Wow. And I remember this thing opened up, this season opened up. I thought she got smoked in the opening cutscene, and was relieved whenever I saw that she lived and we had a rescue operation for her. I don't know, man, it's kind of impactful, you know, that they killed a character. Wow. So we now need to proceed to the farm.
Raxkel.
Aramis, I have nothing to say to you. I spared your life and you used it to return to your hate and violence.
I will not thank you for your mercy, or ask for your forgiveness. But I am not your enemy.
You spoke this way before. Ido believed your lies then. I will not do so now.
I saved your daughter's life. I know she is the future of the Elixni. But the machine spawn will never allow us that future. Again and again they cut us down. When we seek to unify our houses, when we seek power for ourselves, they will never see you as their equal.
And you believe that we are equals? You bow to the weakness and a god of the hive.
We are the leaders of our people. the same when you chose to live amongst those who have slaughtered us for centuries.
I have ended that violence.
It has not ended. You just live behind our enemy's walls. Your house relies on hope as much as mine does. I want us to be free, to be gentle and care for each other. I want us to be weavers and dancers again. That is why you did not kill me, because you want this as well. But until we control our own future, the Elixni will never be these things again.
Well, that was old. But those who seek power as a top priority rarely get it, or they don't do good things with it whenever they do get it. But more typically, it's like trying to hold the ocean in your fist. It just squeezes out between your fingers. Having power and influence is a byproduct of pursuing other means. Whenever you make it the end of itself, I think you step into some critically, vitally bad areas. And other people sense that also, which makes it an uphill struggle for you. Okay, do we have a map marker? We do. There it is.
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. Devotion, bravery, sacrifice.
There shouldn't be a body. She got cremated.
Zavala grieves, and Mithrax is recovering in the infirmary. How do you want to proceed?
We have to regroup. Bury Amanda. And put her killers in the ground.
They'll be expecting you.
Good.
Think with your head, not your heart. Grief is poor counsel.
And yours is better? Make arrangements for Amanda. The Guardian and I will handle it from here.
If that's your wish.
It is. I know you want it too. Vengeance. You'll be the first to know when it's time.
Think we're about to see a development in Crow's story arc. Maybe not this season. It might occur next season. Maybe we'll see the beginnings of it unfolding at the end of this season. Now, the lighting was kind of bad for that cutscene, but here's Maratov.
I have lived for centuries upon centuries, Guardian. Though death has not lost its sting, it is a ritual whose movements are familiar to me. It has become easier to bear. But seeing loss twist the faces of those around me, Zavala, my brother, that is not. Amanda's absence will be felt deeply by those of us who knew her. Despair will be at our side where a friend once stood. So while it does not lighten the burden, let us hold this pain together. And when you lift your eyes, may you look only upon kind faces. I need to focus on the Queen's Guard now. When the time comes to strike back, we must all be strong. As strong as Amanda Holliday.
I have lived for centuries upon centuries, Guardian. Mara says, though death has not lost its sting, it is a ritual whose movements are familiar to me. It has become easier to bear, but seeing loss twist the faces of those around me has not. You are unaccustomed to hearing grief in Mara's voice. Amanda's absence will be felt deeply by those of us who knew her. Despair will be at our side where a friend once stood. So while it does not lighten the burden, let us hold this pain together. And when you lift your eyes, may you look only upon kind faces. I need to focus on the Queen's Guard now, she says, resuming her channeling. When the time comes to strike back, we must all be strong. As strong as Amanda Holiday. All right. So that's it for this week. Let's move over to the helm. Okay, so I have 9 Ingrams. I can pick up a Defiant Key. And this is the last one. In seasonal activities, your final blows with special ammo have a chance to create a favor for you and your allies that improves mobility for a brief period of time. Yesterday, I grabbed this one. In seasonal activities, your ability final blows have a chance to create a favor for you and your allies that improves melee ability recharge. I grabbed, I think it was these two. No, this one. When you earn a Defiant Ingram by completing non-battleground activities, you will earn an additional one. And then I grabbed, I think it was this one here. Spending a Defiant Key, no. It was this one. It doubles up Defiant Ingrams. Spending a Defiant Key at the end of a season of Defiance Battleground in which you receive favors of grace, justice, and zeal will award an additional Defiant Ingram and War Table Reputation. Actually, it might have been this one. It increases the amount of gear granted. But at any rate, it seems like I am receiving more Ingrams and things are cheaper to get. 2 Defiant Ingrams instead of 4. I have already learned all of the crafting recipes, so I'm currently working on leveling Perpetualis. Who am I doing that with? I think my Titan. No, it was my Warlock. Okay, so that's what I want to work on now. I tried a bunch of different builds. Nothing is outperforming Osteostriga with necrotic grips. And it's a bit of a toss-up as to whether it's Void or the Strand. I think it was the Weaver build. Those two seem to be performing the best with necrotic grips and Osteostriga. Now, I have it saved where I'm using Swarmers, but I found that necrotic grips and Osteostriga outperforms it. But what I want to do, because I'm trying to level this weapon, is I want to use these. I'm also trying to level the Ecliptic Distaff. So I'm going to overwrite this. Okay. So what this does for me, I might have to go in and change some mods. We're using Threadling Grenade. Whenever we eat this, we gain 5, I think. Hold to consume your threadling grenade and immediately generate 5 perched threadlings. So we want to get this grenade as soon as, or as often as possible. And when we throw down rifts, there's another 3. And it'll launch those 3 plus any that we have perched. So the thing that I have really liked about this threadling build over and above the shackle build is that very little is wasted. If my threadlings don't have targets to kill or can't find anything, they come back to me and revolve around me. Now only 5 of them can come back, so I have a max of 5. If any after that are lost, but 5 of them will come and revolve around me until it's time to hit something else. So I like that. I'm working with threat of warding. Let's see. Threat of generation, dealing damage, generates grenade energy. Threat of evolution. Threadlings travel further and deal additional damage. And I'm going with this combination right here. Picking up an orb of power grants woven mail. That's going to increase my survivability. But also, while you have woven mail, weapon final blows create a tangle. Now, this has been something I've experimented with because I'm trying to level Perpetualis so that I can get hatchling on it. I haven't reached that point yet. But because I'm using a strand weapon, I'm tempted to take this one, Thread of Rebirth. Strand weapon final blows have a chance to create a threadling. But this is a combination thing, so it'll produce a tangle, and it'll give me woven mail between the 2 of them. So I'm getting a lot of survivability, and I'm producing more tangles. Well, what's important about tangles? Well, right here, threadlings spawn from tangles and unravel targets. Threads spawn from tangles and unravel targets. So when a target is unraveled, it produces a tangle. So there's a feedback loop there. So I'm seeing synergy between the creation of tangles. And the other thing is then we have Untangler. Well, let's start with this one. Threaded Blast. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon creates a larger and more damaging explosion. Now, I've seen this thing at work. It's way larger. It's like a room. It's like the size of a room. The explosion hits everything within about the size of what you would expect a room to be. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon suspends targets damaged by the explosion. So we're going to get suspension on targets within the room off of this larger explosion when we destroy tangles. On top of that, remember that whenever we're hitting tangles, when we're blowing tangles up, we're also creating threadlings. And those threadlings are unraveling these targets across an entire room that's creating more tangles. So you can see a chain reaction happening here. And that combines here. Rapid final blows with a strand weapon grant your weapon unraveling rounds with a longer duration near allies. Now that one in particular makes it pretty much a conclusive state that you would just skip this. Strand weapon final blows have a chance to create a threadling, and you would just instead go with these 2, I think. So my stats are sitting at 93, 82, 93. I can't really squeeze anything more out of it than that. But everything is masterworked. So what I want to do is well, first of all, I want to save this. Well, oh, hold on. Let me look at mods. Kinetic siphon, kinetic siphon, kinetic siphon. I don't know if I want 3. No, I don't want those at all. So that's set up for my Osteostriga. I want strand siphon, 2 stacks. And then I want Font of Wisdom, I think. I'm not taking ashes to acids because we're eating our grenades, so we're not going to get anything back from that. And I'm not really doing very much melee damage, so I don't need anything like that for producing superpower. So instead I'm going to create orbs, and I'm going to get a boost to intellect, about 30 points worth, so I think. So that'll pump intellect up to 70 whenever we are charged with light, basically, when we have an armor charge. Okay, on the gloves, I want Font of Vigor. I don't want to spend these charges. I want to hang on to them. So instead, while we have an armor charge, I want that 30-point boost to strength, which is going to put me at close to 70, and it'll help with my powered melee cooldown. Over here, causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown. Yes. We'll keep 2 stacks of impact induction. Okay. Now, I don't have necrotic grips, but any melee attack will activate this. Okay, this stays the same. This right here, stacks on stacks is a good idea. What if I drop this to grenades instead? Giving me the ability to load up strand weapon search. Maybe I didn't need to do that. I have 1 point left. We have stacks on stacks loaded up. I have Innervation, reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb. And we can throw strand weapon surge onto there. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, and then right here, we have Bomber, reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. And rather than taking utility kickstart, although I might, I would take Font of Restoration. No, I already have fairly high recovery. I think I'm going to stick with utility kickstart, and this is what we will spend our charges on. As a Strand Warlock that's threadling based, those rifts with their 3 threadling production, that's important to me. Okay, now I want to go test it. And I think let's do a run right here on Defiant Battlegrounds. I only need 1 more to complete the weekly bounty. So again, this isn't the best build. The Osteostriga Necrotic Glove combo is still best across all subclasses, in my experience. But I'm trying to level this weapon right here. I'm at level 6. I have Demolitionist on it right now. I want to get to Hatchling. And then I'm also trying to level up the Ecliptic Distaff. Oh, I don't need to. It's already a masterwork. Well, I guess I'm just trying to learn to work with it, because this thing will cause void explosions. Although I have been toying around with close to melee. Let's switch that back to destabilizing rounds.
Can't believe Amanda's really gone. Who's more worthy of being resurrected in the light?
Even if she was, she would no longer be Amanda. That's a different kind of pain altogether. But we cannot change the past. We can only honor her sacrifice by completing her mission.
Alright, so I got those 3 threadlings. There they go. Did we get everybody up here? We did. All right. There they go. Get them, threadlings. With that fragment that improves damage from threadlings, it's a 33% increase. I almost got smoked. So with this build, it's a little hard to see the damage I'm doing, but threadlings are just popping off all over the place, and they're self-guided, right? So they're like little heat-seeking rockets that are just going everywhere and hitting all kinds of stuff not in my field of view, and sort of just clearing rooms. Noble deeds times 10. I've been tempted to get the thing that increases that perk.
Realm, allowing passage that would be otherwise impossible.
Why not use it more often? With an advantage like this, we could take apart the Black Fleet from the inside.
Rending the fabric of space-time is no mean feat, and one that saps my energy terribly. It is not an effort I can maintain.
I can't quite tell what all's hitting us. Like, we're getting shot by a bunch of stuff, but I don't really know what it comes from. But it all kind of dies away when we take this dude down. It doesn't seem... it feels like I'm getting hit from all sides, so it's hard to say that it's just coming from him. But maybe he's got some sort of ability that's at work there. Oh. I've never been knocked off at that point.
Witness hasn't deployed any Shadow Legion forces here. Does it think the Taken are enough to hold it?
It may believe that only Hive have mastered the secrets of the Ascendant Plane.
Or maybe it wasn't counting on this level of Awoken involvement.
When Techians, Splicers, and Guardians assemble, no door remains locked.
Alright, let's get snipers. This is usually my normal methodology. Oh, they already went down. Okay. Oh, sniper. Okay. Sniper down. Looks like my friend here is got the same idea. Okay, good job. Oof. I was trying to get my grenade back through melee. There's probably an internal cooldown on it. Are there any orbs on the ground? I don't see any. Get them, minions. So orb creation with this spec I've noticed is a little bit difficult.
Like it could suck the life right out of somebody.
At least it matches how I feel. It's hard to be in the farm, with the sun shining down and the fresh air.
Grief clouds our emotions, but it must not cloud our judgment. Many are relying on us.
Because the threadlings are killing everything. And so I'm not getting a whole lot of weapon kill. Attribution, I guess. Which is what my Strand Siphon works off of. I don't get grenade kills because I'm eating my grenades. Okay, he's done. Oh, look at them all go. Oh boy. Okay. We got orbs out here. Oh. Give me all the orbs. Threadlings everywhere from that super. Plus up, plus up, plus up, plus up. There we go. Get them, minions. If I can get to the right weapon. There we go. Oh boy. Halfway through level 6.
Should this next battle be my last?
Do not fear for young Ido, Mithrax. She has outgrown our guidance. Nonetheless,
yes,
she
you
will
only have 5
always be
orbs
welcome
created.
among us, should she desire it.
So that's something that I'd like to spend some time sitting down and just kind of noodling. I don't think it'd take too long. There's either a workaround on that or there's not. But I am not getting very much orb creation at all. Let me get rid of this. So strand siphon, I'm thinking it's actually kind of a waste. Harmonic siphon. These are all siphons, so there's not anything for reload, and Noble Deeds is handling that anyway. Maybe I could go with targeting, but I'm actually thinking, since these appear to be pretty much lost on me, then I'm thinking of going with these. So casting your super causes nearby allies to also increase their current armor charge by 1. And if they're a different subclass, it'll increase by 2. Collecting an orb of power causes nearby allies to increase their current armor charge by 1. And I'm wondering if there's some orb creation that can come from another position. Causing damage with a melee attack reduces grenade cooldown, increases grenade throw distance, grenade final blows. That won't work for me. Causing damage with a grenade reduces melee cooldown. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. None of these will work. Your powered melee final blows create orbs of power. That might work. But I'd have to give up impact induction to do it. I've got the points, I can try it. I think I would rather stick with, where is it at? Momentum, bolstering, detonation, impact induction. I think I'd rather stick with impact induction. And come down here and put Reaper in. I don't have the points. Okay, is Reaper available in other? No, it would have to be the boots. Or excuse me, the class item. I want that over the utility boost, the kickstart. I'll take Reaper. After using your class ability, your next weapon final blow spawns an orb of power. Well, that might still be a problem. I'm not getting a lot of final blows with my weapon. Was there anything else for orb creation? Replenishes health. Health begins to regenerate. Reduces grenade cooldown. Reduces melee cooldown. Reduces class ability cooldown. Reduces all ability cooldown. Picking up an orb of power. Weapon firepower increase. Maybe it needs to be that. reduced grenade cooldown each time you pick up. I'm not creating a lot of orbs, so this is kind of lost anyway. So I could double up to make my weapon hit harder. And so maybe I can go back to kinetic or a strand siphon. And give that a shot. Okay. That might be more impactful. So overwrite this. And let's bounce down to the tower and grab some Gambit stuff. And we'll go test in Gambit. Let's see, inventory. Got 9 war table engrams now. Once again, the writers did a good job, because would losing Amanda Holiday have mattered to me as much prior to this season? I'm not trying to be calloused, I'm just saying she was kind of just a little bit of a face. You didn't see her much, you only saw her over there out in the section that Saint 14 is in. But here they featured her in cutscenes. You got to know a little bit about her story. She gave you backstory. You got to see her as a character and the bravery that she showed along with Devram, in that they don't have ghosts, you know, but they're very committed to the cause. So they did character development with Amanda so that they could yank your heartstrings out. And that was a good move.
The bull. Hey, look alive, hotshot. Yeah, that was made for you. Go be bad guys.
All right, destinations and Gambit. I like Gambit as a test bed because enemies are stronger and you get the off chance of running into Guardians as well. But I used to use Gambit exclusively, and now I have realized that used all by itself, it can give you some misleading results. You need to mix it up. So I go to Neomuna and I go to the Moon Sorrow Harbor area as well to test these specs out. And it's gotten really to a point, you know, because there's no DPS meter or anything, they all feel relatively powerful. It is sometimes hard to decide which is better. So for example, the difference between my Threadling strand spec and my Suspend strand spec, it's a little hard for me to tell. I think Threadling is better, but I'm not for sure. And that's why I say, whenever I can noticeably, visibly see and feel the difference between Necrotic Grips and Osteostrigate combo and everything else, then that's actually saying a lot for where I'm normally at. You know, my baseline is that all of these specs tend to feel pretty powerful.
Enough fooling around. Scorn approaching. How you living? You'd think we'd have run out of scorn by now. How are they breeding? Get ready to drop. Get ready for a firefight, brother, and drop those motes in the bank. Incoming wait at the drill.
Okay, did you see how much got suspended? This is what I consider like a room size. And then my threadlings just kind of go everywhere.
You just dropped the Taken on the other side. Hope you're proud. I am. Portal's ready. You're bleeding moats, brother! Whack the blockers! Hostiles incoming at the base.
We went too long. Well, we're still running with them, but that felt like it was too long. Yeah, see, my threadlings are just getting after everything.
Incoming wait at the drill. Hey, your team has enough to pull a primeval.
Ah, darn it.
Inbound. Huh. Your enemy called up
Oh, shoot.
evil. They kill it, they win this.
That invader's blocking me. Yeah. Damnation, man. Sorry, guys, about the cursing, but that's the set of circumstances that cause you to lose. I just couldn't beat the clock on that one, and it stonewalled us. You know? We're gonna lose because of that.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time. Half pint taken, headed to the other side. Portal is primed. Locked. Almost there. Fill the bank. Summon a primeval. Yeah! High value target eliminated. Hostiles inbound at the steps.
These guys didn't even grab the moats. Oh boy. You know, you can't beat stupid.
You're not out of this yet.
Okay, that's why.
The enemy team's about to win this.
Kinda. When I get frustrated, I get judgy. Trying to draw fire.
About to win.
Yeah, see, we were neck and neck to get smoked, and that's the difference, man. Was when I just couldn't get here quite in time. I don't give Ingrams on losses. What am I looking for? Quests. Okay, we didn't finish anything. Where's my weapon at? 76% through level 6. I need to know what I'm aiming for. Okay, reshape Perpetualis. And it's this one, Hatchling. Precision final blows or rapidly defeating targets with a non-precision weapon spawns at throttling at the target's location. That becomes available at level 10. And it's got an upgraded version also at level 17. Kills with this weapon generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. This weapon becomes more accurate and boosts handling as your health gets lower. Final blows or sustained precision hits with another weapon increase this weapon's rate of fire for a short duration. Final blows with this weapon grant bonus damage. While this buff is active, grenade or melee kills of the same damage type greatly increase its damage and duration. Golden tricorn is a nice trait. Not for this build though, because I'm eating grenades. Okay. Target lock damage increases the longer this weapon remains on target. And then the upgraded versions of all these. Offhand strike, final blows grant additional weapon damage, stability, and accuracy when firing from the hip for an improved duration. Alright, so I do definitely want Hatchling. And over here, I think I want Killing Wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short duration. Increase airborne effectiveness if I'm strand. Increased reload, range, and accuracy when no combatants are in close proximity. Oh, Envious Assassin. Rapidly defeating targets with other weapons. Before drawing this one, transfers ammo to the magazine from reserves. This effect can overflow the magazine based on the number of targets defeated. I wouldn't really use this one. So Killing Wind is the way to go for me. Yeah. Once I can get it. It unlocks at level 7. Okay, am I using Regnant? I am, so I can craft a Regnant. There's Regnant right there. There's Caretaker. Okay, I can't make any of these. This would have been nice. I missed out on that also. Pregnant. Greatly increases stability, increases blast radius, decreases speed. I'm not trying to hunt down Guardians, so this is probably the best way to go. Increased blast radius. Reduce weight for faster reloads. Or mag size. I think I would go mag size, because I tend to only break this out for bosses. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range and zoom magnification, which will increase projectile velocity. Killing combatants with this weapon generates a small amount of super energy. I mean, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'll probably be swapping anyway. What's shot swap? Final blows build and store charges, which allow you to swap and stow this weapon at a faster rate. Defeating a void debuff target grants an overshield. That might be interesting. Hitting 3 separate targets increases weapon handling, stability, reload, and range. Okay, with Envious Assassin would be good on this one. This would also be good. Yeah, I mean, it does the same thing, I think. Does this one overload? Can overflow the magazine. Alright. So that's probably what I'll shoot for at some point in time. What do we got here? Unrelenting. Triggers health regeneration. That's rapidly defeating targets triggers health regeneration. Final blows with this weapon generate melee energy. Dealing melee damage briefly improves this weapon's handling. I'll take that one for now. There's probably other stuff here that'll be better. Alright, I don't need a memento. Crafted. And swap to that. Get rid of this one. Okay. And load back up for more Gambit. Well, it's taking a little bit, I guess. Let's see, is there anything I can check off here? Titan, unlocked armor, evidently universal ornament. Okay. Looks like that's it. almost level 7. I think I've been getting 20 to 25% per match on weapon level ups, but I don't know if that changes as the level increases. Like maybe you need more XP for each level.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching. Let's be bad guys. Unlike the Fallen, the Scorn have given up on a better life. Makes them dangerous.
That's my favorite line from him.
Hold on to your ghosts. Drop those targets. Take the motes and bank them.
We are a long ways away from the target.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Of course. Right here. Dang it. I almost never have to run with my Warlock. So that was unfortunate. It kind of slowed our progression down.
Medium blocker on its way to the other side. I like your style. Portal's up. Go take them out.
Oh my god, you guys are crowding me.
High-value target is on the field. Hunt it down. Get some rounds. Hostiles incoming at command. Moats draining. The blockers must die, brother. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Uh-oh.
High-value target destroyed.
Oh, that sucks.
Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now.
And we're well behind now. I don't know. This team really felt like it was literally just running into each other. Like, kind of tripping over our own feet.
Your allies invaded. Invader inbound. Hunt him. Opposing team's got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win.
Yeah, see? Just running into each other. I lost a bunch of motes on this one.
Scored a kill. Invader's gone. Get him next time.
What? How you gonna phase out like that?
Hostiles incoming at the burrow. Portal's up. Go take them out. invading. Hostiles incoming at command. Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a primeval. Your invaders down, but 3 opponents went with them.
Oh, 98.
Portal's ready. Go say hello. Allies headed to the other side. All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Opposing team's about to win. Your allies down and out. They're heading back. Envoys terminated. Now, bring the house down. Watch your back. Invader incoming. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame them for trying. Fight's over. Opposing
I don't know
team
how
killed
much I
their
want to
primeval.
stick with this bracket. That bracket felt like a little bit trash. But we'll give it one more shot and see how it goes. No, I'm not rewarding any of you guys. Here, let's just... Soul Slayer, Ace the Criminal or something. Season of Defiance, we have challenges. We're at week 3. Calibrate mid-range weapons. Hand cannons, auto rifles, glaives, fusion rifles, and machine guns in the EDZ. Alright. Okay, is it worth having that improved noble deeds? Greatly improves the benefits provided by the noble deeds. Weapons with noble deeds are always overcharged. What does that mean? When that modifier is active, and what 2 things would I give up? Would it stay attached to that spec? Will it change my... Whenever I change specs, will it switch to the specific ways that I have
on the field.
my season artifact set up for that spec? We are going to find that out.
Don't bother. I won't shoot.
Okay, we got different people here. Yep, totally different people. Okay.
Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank. Hostiles incoming at the cabin.
Who destroys everything up here and then just leaves moats? I don't know. I suppose that could be a strategy. Go through and just clear and let your teammates vacuum up the moats. I've done that before, but I usually don't do it until I've got a feel for the team I'm with to find out how they're behaving.
Incoming at the gulch.
Okay, we're back over this way.
Incoming at the depot.
I didn't even consider that maybe he got 15 motes. Because that just happened to me.
Go make a mess. You're bleeding motes, brother! Whack the blockers! Incoming at the gulch! High-value target. Burn it down. Allies headed to the other side. Get those motes to the bank. It's time for a primeval. Your allies down. Scored a kill. Primeval's here.
There we go. Okay, we are over this way. Oh.
Envoys terminated. Now, bring the house down. Invader down. Free to hunt. Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. Your enemy called up a primeval. Finish this before they... You're in the lead. That primeval's nearly dead.
Leave me alone, primeval.
Your allies invaded. Primeval's not long to this world. Burn it down and take this game. Envoy's dead. Kill the primeval. You've got style, brother.
Yay, us.
You fight till there's nothing left. I could
Oh, you're
use
elegant
someone
looking.
like you on my next crew.
Player left activity. Player left activity. Full results. 30 motes, 53 combatants, 5 blockers, and only 13% of the damage. These two led the way. Alright, well, we are going to switch to the Titan now. Where is my weapon at? Weapon level 7, 26% of the way through. Okay. Also, here I want to reset artifact. Give me auto and submachine gun. Maybe piercing sidearms. And scout rifle, I guess. That's going to open this up. Okay, give me... multi-siphon, and Strand. Give me Defiant Armory. Oh yeah, definitely Untangler. Give me Allied Unraveling. Origin Hones. Counterweave. Threaded Blast. And Void Weapon. Okay, let's go Prismatic Transfer. Okay, now save this. Load this up. Oh, darn. So I would have to reset it every single time. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so submachine gun, pistols, and scout rifles. Here. Authorized solar, authorized strand. Void and grenade. Maybe I can skip this. Untangler. Solar Surge, Volatile Flow. There's not enough for me to get everything I want. Okay, so I don't run solar. Or I haven't. So I'm going to skip those. I'm going to take strand, grenades, and void. I'm going to take volatile flow, untangler, over here, allied unraveling, and give me defiant armory, threaded blast, origin hones. Okay, I think that's the setup I'm looking for. This would have been nice to have, but it's okay. The noble deeds. Now, at least for right now, while I'm working on that strand weapon. So I'm boosting that twice. Greatly improves benefits provided by noble deeds. And then weapons with noble deeds are always overcharged when that modifier is active. That makes me want to run one more gambit. See if I can notice a difference. Okay, so ashes to assets. Voids. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. Yep, that stays the same. Okay, good deal. Double strand siphon. Double impact duction. Strand weapon surge. Reaper. Let's maybe switch Reaper back over here to utility kickstart so we can, because I'm running both charged up and stacks on stacks, so I want to be using those on something.
Ding, 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 ding. Hive, bring a sword.
I might switch this to grenade utility.
Time for a gunfight. Takes about 100 of Shax's Red Jacks to kill a Hive Knight. Why does he bother building them?
Atoria Pendragon, going from the Arthurian mythos.
Kill the hostiles. Grab the moats, drop them in the bank. Hostiles at the trees.
All right, good for us. We cleared it out pretty quick. Cool. Noble Deeds times 10. Did you see how fast that reload went?
Incoming wave at the ruins. Oh yeah! Look at those hostiles drop. Hostiles at the trees.
Oh, I'm at 15, huh? Oof.
You send a large blocker to the other side. For the Vanguard. Mortal's Pride. Go make a man. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
All right, let's go get this guy. Oh, he's done.
Small blocker outbound. High value target identified.
It's a little tough to tell how much those perks are helping, the Noble Deed perks, because this group is clearing so fast. Where's the damage coming from? Holy smokes,
Enemy invader down.
I can't see the witch. Son of a bee, man.
Hostiles at the trees. Yeah! High value target eliminated.
Was getting massacred by a witch and
Bank
never
and
could
you'll
find
summon
her.
Primeval. You want to win? That's how. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies invading the other side. Your invader's dead. Sending them back. Get those moats to the back.
Stop moving
It's
around,
time
you
for a
little
primeval.
punk. Take that,
Wave at the ruins.
jerk.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Portal's ready. Go say
There we
hello.
go.
All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Enemy invader down.
I lived.
Primeval compromised. Take it out. Invader on the field. Careful, you're in the lead. Your allies invading the other side. Your allies defeated. Bringing them back.
couldn't quite get him. Alright, got a teammate following right up behind. No, that was not the teammate, that's the invader.
Invader's gone. Get him next time. Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
Ah. What is going on here? Why is he bubbled? Oh wow, because we got through that damage that fast.
Opposing team's about to win. Round's done. Opposing team defeated their primeval.
I couldn't get good line of sight on this thing. Man, this team was doing great right up until boss fights. We really got wrecked on boss. That was trash. %7 damage. Come on, give me a break, man. When 58% damage is only 26,000, I mean, come on, guys. How did we get nuked that hard? 20%'s okay, but son of a gun, man. Come on up, come on. Come on. It looks like I was the weak link on this team. But when we got to boss phase, everybody sucked. Like, damage is one thing, but getting things cleared, actually accomplishing the phase. We got trashed. That's right. I want to try switching from utility kickstart maybe Reaper to grenade kickstart. One of these could be turned into a heavy-handed. We'll see how that goes.
Ding, 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 ding. Scorn approaching.
Hey, you're gonna love this. Unlike the Fallen, the Scorn have given up on a better life.
Nerf Titans. This is a different bracket.
Transmat firing.
I think.
Drop those targets, take the moats, and bank them.
We haven't deposited, so I'm not stopping. Ah, darn it.
Portal is primed. Locked. Allies headed to the other side. All right. You came to fight today. Hostiles incoming at the base. You sent a large blocker to the other side. Don't tell the Vanguard. Your invaders down, but they scored a kill. Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers.
Uh-oh.
Invader inbound. Hunt him. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
I've only got 2 motes, but I was about dead. And they had immunity
Enemy
up.
invader is down. You can breathe now. Incoming wing at the drill. You're bleeding moats, brother. Whack the blockers. Vader inbound. Hunt. You're nearly there. Fill the bay. Get that primeval up. Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Portal's up. Go take them out.
Oh, he's immune?
Hostiles inbound at the step.
Oh, no.
Invaders out. Get them next time.
Man, on his way out? That sucks. Well, we probably lost right there.
Your allies invading. High-value targets
I have not
ready.
had the greatest game
High-value
today.
target destroyed.
Like all day
Hey,
long.
got enough to pull a
Well, all
primeval.
stream long.
Bank those moats. Your allies down and out. They're heading back. All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
Okay.
Your allies invading.
Leave me alone, Primeval. Why aren't you firing at other people?
Invader incoming. Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval time. Your allies down. Scored a kill. You gained the lead.
Oh, okay.
Primeval compromised. Burn it down. That primeval's nearly dead. Yes, sir. That's what I call hunting.
Never say die. Those are the best. Man, I thought we lost it whenever I got hit by the
Fight like
invader
that
on his
every
way
day.
out.
I don't ever want to see you go to war.
Uh,
There'd be no one left.
Fashion rewards go to you guys. I only had 15 motes, 59 kills, 1 blocker, 17% of the damage, man. Alright. Well, like I say, not the strongest spec. But I am trying to level that weapon up, and it's the best one for that weapon that I have found. We're 80% through. Level 7. So, let's change character. I'll show you my Titan for a few rounds, couple rounds, and then I think I'm done with the stream. Let's see, let's go get quests, bounties. And on my Titan, I want to run the fire spec because I am working on leveling up the Amit AR2. I want to get incandescent on this guy and see how that looks. And you can see I've got, this is Queensguard 2, I think. Oh no, it's Eidolon Pursuant Helm, which I gave one of the ornaments to, and I think my guy looks great. Really fantastic. So I'm running solar.
It's the chosen one. Slay any hive gods lately? Careful with that.
So I guess I need a helmet. I might have one in inventory, but I was able to get, here's the chest piece. 29 resilience with 18 discipline and 18 strength. I was happy with that. I'm rocking 94 resilience with 51 restoration, 93 grenade, and 63 on my strength. I believe I am set up to boost those further. Font of Vigor and Font of Restoration are both at play here. I'm running stacks on stacks and charged up, so my emergency reinforcement is utilizing those stacks. And we'll just see how it goes. I tend to prefer Strand on my Titan. I've really enjoyed that. I used the grapple hook with him. But like I said, I'm trying to level this solar weapon up. I probably need to double check and make sure I've got all the solar stuff. Yeah, I do. Solar Surge. I don't think I have Noble Deeds on this weapon. No. Amalon Fluid Dynamics. What does that mean? Increase reload speed and stability for the top half of the magazine. Okay. Hitting 3 separate targets increases damage for a moderate duration. And dynamic sway reduction improves accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. This is a crafted weapon. Let's give it minor spec. And I'm waiting for other abilities to come online as it levels up. Because I don't think those are the ones I want. I know I want incandescent, for example.
Scorn approaching. Time for a gunfight. Never trust a Scorn. They're little balls of instinct. Shoot first, talk to it later.
He looks pretty terrific in my opinion.
Drop those targets, take the moats and bank them.
kind of got to remember how to play this guy. Ah. Where's it at? There it is. Darn it. That sucks.
Incoming wave at the drill.
God.
Oh, yeah! Look at those hostiles drop. Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Oh, you. Golly, talk about frustrating. This is a frustrating one. Oh my God.
Portal's up. Go look him in the eyes.
There we go. Criminy, man. Oh, that's my guy.
Hostiles incoming at the base. You're bleeding moats, brother. Whack the blockers. High value target. Burn it down.
All right, let's go defend the bank.
Allies headed to the other side.
Finally felt like a titan there.
Incoming wave at the drill. You're nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up. Large blocker outbound. Your invaders down.
All right,
But
where
they
we
got
at?
2 kills. Primeval's here. Kill it and win this. Your enemy called up a primeval. Finish this before they do. Primeval compromised. Take it out. You gained the lead. Your allies invading. Primeval compromised. Focus your fire. Your invader's dead. Sending him back.
I don't know if it'll reach. It did.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Primeval compromised. Focus your fire. Enemy invader down. Nice. You got style, brother.
Oh, that was a rough go. It didn't feel smooth at
Nice
all.
work.
Hey,
We're gonna talk
Yaley,
about that
I'm just
fight all
about
the
done
way
with
over
this
the tangled
stream.
shore. Soon as
But
the temple.
I'm just running a couple. Hold on, let me get this done. A couple gambits. Only 15 motes, 39 combatants, 4 blockers. I did do 29% of the damage. I keep forgetting that I have this bad boy equipped, and I'm blowing past all the heavy ammo. So I need to be using that on the boss. But I'm going to run one more gambit here, and then I'm done with this stream. Later tonight, I'll probably be trying to get the Queensguard helmet for this guy. Yaley, what did you think about this week's quest line with Amanda? That one kind of hit me right in the heart.
Cabal on the field. It's time to bang knuckles. Red Legion. These lowlifes took the tower from you, right? Make them bleed. All right, hold on to something. Get ready for a firefight, brother, and drop those motes in the bank.
Ah, missed. How did I miss point blank?
Incoming wave at the drill. Do the Vanguard know you're this good? You should be running the place. At the base.
All right. Need this.
Oh, you dropped a large blocker on the enemy. That'll take them a while to shoot. Watch it! You're shedding motes! Kill the blockers! Hostiles inbound at the steps! Invader incoming!
I've got no motes, so I'll try to bait the invader.
Motes draining! The blockers must die, brother!
Yeah, there he is. Oh, I think he took the whole team down. My hope was to have him attack me, and then others would see where he was at.
High value target. Burn it down. Watch it. You're shedding motes. Kill the blockers. Your enemy called up a primeval. They kill it. They win this.
Okay, get out of town.
invader is down. Pulling them back.
Missed him. Not that time.
Hey, did you wake up pissed today or something? I like it. Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there. Portal's ready. Hostiles incoming at the base. Your allies invading. It's not over. Kill that primeval. Your allies down, but they secured 2 kills. Decent work.
Missed him.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval.
Okay. I forgot I've got the lament on me.
Your allies invading.
Missed him.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. Primeval compromised. Take it out. Your invaders down, but they scored 2 kills. Not bad. That primeval's nearly dead. Invader on the field. Careful. Enemy invader is down. You can breathe. Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. That primeval's not long for this world. Burn it down. Take this game. You made that look simple.
All right. Never say die. Oh, look at this guy with the baseball bat. That's awesome. That was a pretty high-powered team, I would say.
Like that. Since an Iron
I was
Maiden
having
named
trouble
effort
finding
ruined
points
my
to
thought.
use
Dark Age was wild time.
opportunities
Good
for
work.
my abilities. 45 motes, 70 combatants, 4 blockers, 37% of the damage. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good way to end it. Trash Panda, I've worked with this guy before. I remember that name. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end stream. Thank you for coming by tonight, and I will see you later.